Alright, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And today, what did we do today? Oh my gosh, we went on a motorcycle ride out to this breakfast spot. I went with my grandpa, and one of my grandpa's friends went with us. It was such a cool ride. We rode out there, and then on the way back, we came in a different way than the way that we went out there. And it was funny because when we were going out there, or after we had, or no, after we had breakfast and we were coming back the other way, there was this Smokey Bear sign, the Smokey Bear fire danger sign, and it said, it said high fire danger, and I looked at it when we drove by, and I was like, it doesn't seem like high fire danger today. And then we kept riding, we rode around, and we came out by this hill that we go over to go back into the town that we're in. And right there on the hill, guess what there is? There's a brush fire. And it was actually pretty big. Like, when we drove past it, it went up the hill a ways and kind of over the top of the hill. And right past that house, we kept going. There was like 4 fire trucks coming in, like some of the fire SUVs. There was even one of the fire trucks that when we got into town that was headed out there that blew out his tire, and his front driver's side tire. He was just going by and smoke was coming out from his wheel, and I'm like, what the heck? And I was like looking out over there, and I'm like, that tire was falling off. Like, it was done for. And then I guess they called in the helicopter, and it went and filled up at the water tanks, like right up the hill. And they got it out pretty quick, which was good, because brush fires out here, I guess they spread fast. They move. So that happened. And then I also saw like 2 other fire trucks today. One while we were having dinner, and then one while I was on the way to the gym, which after we got back home, we did a couple things. What did we do? We go to the store, we got some gas. I went to the gym. It was pretty good. It was the leg day, so it was a long day, and my legs are already sore from it, of course. But while I was there, I listened to it was like a meeting with like all these super wealthy people, like basically the people who run the world. Like Larry Fink from BlackRock was there, and there was a couple other huge names. I'll put a link to it in the description if you want to watch it. But it was kind of interesting because they just had them like a convention where they just came together and talked about things in front of an audience, and it was kind of funny to see what they had to say. And for being as rich and as powerful as they are, they don't seem like the brightest human beings, which is kind of funny. But so I listened to that, and then came home, had a smoothie. It was a good smoothie. Did a couple of other things, and then we went to dinner. We went to Sizzler. Sizzler was a good place. I was trying to figure out like a menu hack so I could get something in the salad bar, but for cheaper than the salad bar, I got a steak and jumbo shrimp, coconut jumbo shrimp. It was really good. But anyways, hello. You knew it? Are you going to bed? Okay. What did I learn today? I think I learned that just anything can happen at any time. Because that fire just started randomly. We just had rode by there, not too long before that happened. And there was nothing there. There was no sign of a fire or anything. And then also, while we were at breakfast, and we were talking to my grandpa's friend, and he was talking about how his brother got hit by a bicycle rider while he was walking, or while he was waiting at a bus stop. and I guess he was walking towards the bus stop, and some bicycle rider hit him at like 20 miles an hour. And I was like, and then he ended up in the hospital. Not the bicycle rider, but my grandpa's friend's brother. Had a bunch of lung issues and a broken hip and barely made it. Still in the hospital after like 3 weeks, I guess, which is kind of crazy. But and that goes along too with motorcycles, because I just took that motorcycle course, and in it they were talking about like just how dangerous they are. And it's kind of crazy to think, like how do you put this? Like, just thinking about falling over. Like, if you're just walking and you trip on something and you fall on the ground, that hurts. And just trying to imagine, like, falling off of something, going like 40 or 50 miles an hour, it's like, I don't know, it's hard for me to imagine. It's like one of those things, like try to imagine $1 billion. Your mind can't process it. And like, they talked about a lot of safety things like that in the motorcycle course, and it's like, it's kind of scary, actually. And I guess that's just what life is. Life is scary. Like, even just driving a car, try to imagine hitting head-on with a car at like 50 or 60 miles an hour. And that's like 120 mile an hour impact. You can't fathom that, like, unless you've been in that situation. But like, I can't even imagine that. That's like same thing with life, I guess. You only live once, so people say you only live once and you do whatever you want. I mean, it's kind of weird, but you think of it this way too. You only get to die once, and you get to choose how you get to die. Like that one song that I mentioned like a couple weeks ago in a video that I was listening to. It was Rest of My Life by Ludacris. And I was just, because he said, why tiptoe safely through life, or why tiptoe through life just to arrive safely at death? It's like, you could choose if you choose that way, or if you spend that one time doing something that you really like in one of the recent interviews I did with Quevin, I asked him, if you had the chance, would you go to space? And he said, and do what? And I said, well, just go up and look at the earth and come back down. And he's like, yeah, I would do that. And I was surprised that he said that, actually. And I was like, yeah, I would do that too, because even if something did go wrong and you ended up dying from going to space and coming back, like, that would be a pretty cool way to go. Like, that would be a pretty cool way to spend your one death token, if that makes sense. I don't know. Just too much thinking. Overthinking, like yesterday's video, all the time. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, share the video with a friend, join that Discord, link in description. Go check out the RSN channel, Our Success Network community channel, and I'll see you in the next one.